Here we go again. Commander Memorial's there. There's a bit of flow. There's a wee bit of flow. I think it's actually going to be quite a sunny day today, which is not really what we're after, but I'll take it. Okay, we've got a good flow today. Need to be a bit of a mountain goat to get down here. It's good to stretch the legs first thing in the morning, you know. Morning, ducky. All the ducks. There we go. Guy's shallow, but it's nice. Bit of flow here anyway. Good. Okay. Well, there we go, the coffee is on. I'm a lot later on the go today because I've got workmen coming to my house to put new heating and solar panels in, but I waited about till 10 o'clock for them. There's no sign, so I'm not waiting any longer. I could have been down here at 7 o'clock. Anyway, I'm here now. I'm hoping there's maybe a beat free for later on up down the river a bit. I'll give her a phone a wee while and see. I'll sit and get a cup of coffee and see if I see anything splashing about. Probably not. I think over the winter I'm going to come and prune a lot of this back so you can actually sit at the hut and look at the river, because there's only a couple of bits you can really see from here. Oh, if you're sitting here, you're kind of stuck. Not really. Used to be able to see all the way down there. Used to be able to see all the way up there. Now you can't see anything. Anyway, save the battery for later. There's the cormorant today. Morning, big birdie. Are you leaving any for me? The water is gin clear. As you can see, there's hardly any water coming down the dam today. I'm going to go in here. Still a big slack eddy here, but I'm going to go and fish the other side if it doesn't come round. I was fishing a wiggle fly on Saturday night, but I put a wee teal blue and silver on. And I'm fishing my pinky red eye shrimp. I did have a waggle tail on that night, but I got a big tangle second last cast. So I've just tied another, well, I've just tied the same trace and changed the dropper on it, but I might not like it because it's probably too close to the other flying out. We'll see how it lands. I'm going to get no flow at all here. None. I'm trying to get into that flow over there. I've not even got the wading staff and it's catching on the net. Jeez, oh. I don't need the wading staff for this first bit. Come on. Right. I'll pick the wading staff up once I get to the bottom of the hill there. Could do with a wee stretch in the old line. That's what I could do with. What are you doing, cheeky bird? Cormorant's not got a care in the world. A wee bit of motion there. It's a cracking day anyway. Come on then, big cormorant, show us how it's done. Definitely better than me at it anyway. Better holding its breath than me as well. There it is. No joy. Pugfish just splashed over here. Straight over the top of my flies, to be honest. Right about there. Oops. A bit quick out. Come on, fishy fish, fish. Now I know you're there. I think it's the same fish it was the other day. It wouldn't take in then either. Back over here again anyway. No doubt I'll come back over here and it'll jump again. Another headwind today. As you can see, the water looks like it's coming towards me. And you can also see I'm getting caught on this net that's on my back. The net's the most annoying thing about this whole escapade, to be honest. The stick's easy to carry, no hassle. The net seems to just get caught in thing after thing after thing after line. Oops, a bit too heavy there. The media mods for the GoPro should be here tomorrow, so hopefully that'll reduce the wind noise. It's a payment that's coming straight up towards you here though. It's funny watching all the wee minnows. Every time I come they get bigger and less of them. Nothing in the first section apart from that cormorant. Definitely in competition with the cormorant up this end. I don't think there's going to be any fish wanting to take when the cormorant's kicking about eating stuff. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm happy with the dropper on today or not. I'll probably just go through it quickly with the dropper on and then go back and go through it again without the dropper. As I wouldn't come in again. Well, nothing there. I gave it a chuck. Never seen much all the way down. So I'm going to head downriver. Heading for beat 3. I've got a cup of coffee at the falls pool. I might go to Kamsky first. Decisions. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I get there. Morning. Hello, how are you today? I decided to come down to the lovely Kamsky I'll get a few chucks here first. Start up in there, come down here. Might make my way along to the fast water at the bottom, I'm not sure. And then I'll have some lunch, and then I'll go to the falls pool. Oh, there's something showing over there. Don't know what it was. But I don't see any cormorants, just ducks. And that's a wee Brucey bonus. It's a cracking day for it now. Overcast. Water's sitting about 2 feet in the gauge. It's over the 2 foot in that gauge. So I might get a spinning rod out for a wee chuck as well. I'm not getting standing here though. You can tell how many people's fished along here this year. A path is in there. Oh, brambles. Dirty monkeys. Not what we want. I want to be doing here anyway. There we go. Oh, I know, straight down there. And anybody that's worried about my breathing, including my father, I've got severe ear, nose and throat problems. So a lot of the time I'm just breathing through my mouth. I'm not out of breath or anything. It just sounds very loud. Because my nose 9 times out of 10 is choked up. Anyway, I'll start here, work my way down. A wee fish on here, just a trout to eat. Probably taking the tail blue and silver. Tail blue and silver. No, he's taking the shrimp. Alright, we can, can't I? Fine wee fish. What do we get? Okay. Take the other shrimp. Thought it might take a wee teal blue, but no. Windy now. A wee bit windy now. Quack, quack, quack. I've made it down from there to here. That's the first wee nibble there, the wee trout eat. Thought I might have picked the salmon up around here, but no. Quite bad wading when you're coming through all this. There's a big hole in there. You've got to kind of tuck into the side and then come back out again. There's a bit of an eddy here, so this is flat calm, this bit. Winter is in the air. Definitely colder in the hands and stuff today. I put the thermal onesie on underneath the waders today as well. There used to be a bank to fish off on that side, but it's gone. Used to take the boat over there, fish that bank, fish down there with the boat as well, right enough. I think I'll go down to here and then have some lunch. I might skip the bottom, I'm not sure. I don't like skipping any bits, but I might go back and fish it after lunch. We'll see how hungry I am by the time I get to here. Now if I was a salmon, I'd be hiding in this pool down here. Just after these rapids here, there's a pool in there. Just at the tail of this fast water, I'd like to think there's a big salmon just sitting there, waiting to go. I'm not the best casting off my right shoulder these days, but it's not too bad today. I'll pay for it later on, no doubt, but it's okay today. Come on, fish. Doesn't seem to be any takers this neck of the woods. Thought there might have been something nice just sitting in here. It probably is. Just don't want my fly. Lunchtime, I think. Too fast, too fast. Me, not the water. Lunchtime. Lunch time. Get a wee coffee and the go at the same time. Good. Just like that, we're at the falls pool. It's absolutely crystal clear. I've already had my lunch, just finished a cup of coffee, so I'm going to go up there a wee bit, up there round the corner. I'll come back round, see if there's any takers. The water is so clear. I've changed my trace to a single alley shrimp. Took the dropper off. I hate this. That's real. It's supposed to be closed and it still manages to go through here. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. fly probably won't fit through there. Let's see me taking the spool off. There's definitely something extra tranquil about the falls pool. Every single beat in the river's nice, but this is just a wee bit more out the way, I think it is. Maybe that's what it is. I think the last time I caught a fish I was about here, next to that rock there. That was 2021 though. I've fished it a few times since then. My fat belly stopped at that. Maybe not in true. Yeah, fish, 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 fish. Jesus. Ping. Oh, come on, line. Need a big fish to straighten my line, that's what's wrong. Don't fancy getting one here, but I'll take it if it comes. Oh, see this? Line tray and everything, still doesn't make any difference. Still get tangled up. Still get tangled up. Gorgeous though, eh? That stunning spot. If I hook a fish just now, I'm jumping in to go with the falls. This line goes out so lovely when it doesn't tangle. A few more casts here and then a cup of coffee time. Come back through with a pink alley shrimp. Got a yellow one just now. What's going on here now? Look at this. How does that even happen? Look. How does that happen? I'm gonna have to take the spool off now. That's my head in. Plenty of places for fish to hide in here. There's actually a fish showing on the other side, but it's a trout I think, and it's far too far away for me to get it. Cup of coffee time. Cup of coffee time. I'm going to wee adventure. I'm going to head along to beat 3 rail end. There's a rail end on beat 4 as well. The rock pools along here as well. I'm still rambling here. Pretty sure this is the rock pool. But I'm going to carry on to the corner, which I think is rail end. Back here in a minute. So this is the rock pool. Don't think I've ever fished it. And I was hoping I could get to the rail end, but unless I want to go straight up there, which I think's the path, there's no other way of getting around that tree. So I think I'm just going to fish this, because I really can't be bothered sprackling about any more than I have. It's been a sprackle and a half getting in here. That's probably why I've never fished it before. But it looks lovely. I'm try and get up around that tree there. Get casting in around here. We'll soon see. Well, I made it out to here. So the falls pool's down there and round the corner. Camisky is up there and round that corner. And that is rail end, just there. Hopefully fish that's all the way down. Well, you can imagine being called the rock pool. The wading is rocky, to say the least. There's no flow on this bit here either. Need to get, I don't know, 25, 30 feet out. Oh. Looks like there's no flow here at all either. I think I'm going to reel in and make my way down the riverbank. Yeah, go back into the flow down here. Hopefully. So I think if I had a boat, it would be ideal, this pool. But the wading is crazy. Like, it's so up and down, it's unbelievable. Huge rock there. And there's absolutely no flow in the half that you can actually wade in. You need to be out there past my rod end to get in out there. I hate casting just for that 2 feet and then having to take it back in and cast again. You get 2 feet, comes round and it just sits dead in the water. There's a wee dipper in front of me. I might have to come out here actually. I was hoping just to get down until I found some flow, but I don't think there's any. So you get well far down. But this is actually easier than the path, so probably just stick to this. As long as this sand doesn't get any sinky up, we're alright. Hey dippy guy, just dipping away. Hi dippy guy. Here he goes. It's all very deep here. Alright, I'll carry on. I had to come out of the water. Too much silt. Too much silt in the shallows. I keep slipping with the felt soles. It's too rocky. When you go a wee bit deeper, and it's a bit all over the place, to be honest. I don't know. It's like I'm slipping about, I tell you that. Ah, you bastard. Ah. Wind looks an absolute nightmare. I've got to go back over. It's quite nice now we're in. Oh. Oh, you fish it across the other side there, just can clean out the water. That was funny. So we've come all the way from that overhanging tree. This bit here is very slack and kind of unwadable, to be honest. If I'd taken my wading staff it would have been a lot better, but I didn't plan going anywhere else other than the falls. But after seeing no movement at all in the falls, I thought I would go for a wee adventure. And you never know, it might pay off. If I can learn how to cast properly, it might, you know. Got that bank in there, I think. So I would note to anybody coming and thinking about wading this down, there is not one bit of even ground the whole way along so far. Even when you're standing and you think you found a bit, you haven't. Look at it. My net's floating, so it keeps floating around in my back. So that's another thing just to annoy me. But apart from that, it's lovely. Oh, there's a fish. I'm not going to get it, put it that way. This last few stretches has been okay, probably from the tree in. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still all very up and down, but it's doable. And it's a nice flow, and I can't see why a fish wouldn't sit in here. The false pool kind of starts with that dead tree, is kind of go in there. I'm quite happy just working my way down. Just chilling. Tide's about 7 o'clock as far as I know. It's quite a good one. I think it's 3.9 or something. I might hang about just to see if anything decides to come over the lip. You never know. Carry on down here anyway. A wee trout. Strong wee trout, but it's wee trout. Come here, wee guy. Oh, there he is, look, silver surfer. A wee sea trout, so it was. A wee sea trout. Jumping about. Still got the yellow alley on. Wasn't really sure what he was when he took, to be honest. He took quite hard. And he just slowed right down straight away, and I thought, alright, trout. A wee bend in the rod. A wee splashy splash. So I've changed over to the wee pink alley shrimp. Red, pink, what do you want to call it. That's a false pole just starting in here, so I'll change over for that. I'll chuck this all the way down. And I'm pretty sure it'll be home time. I think it will anyway. But now, this is what done the damage on Saturday. It's Monday today. Let's give it a go. Fish over there, I think. I'll come back up here. I already fished all the way down. Went back to the hut. My battery died in the camera. So I charged it back up, had a cup of coffee. Brian's down there as well. He's just made his way down just now. He's down the bottom there. I'm just going to make my way down here. This will probably be the last go of it for me tonight. By the time I get down the bottom, it'll probably be quite dark anyway. Tide's probably in just now. So if there's any fresh fish coming, expect them probably in the next hour. So I'll see if any arrive. I don't think my battery was dead, but for some reason it wouldn't turn on. I only charged it up for about 20 minutes in the hut and it's at 97%, so something dodgy going on there. And the last time down I did see a fish splashing, but Brian's just covered it 2 or 3 times when I was down there, and no joy. It's a bit early, but there's a wee bat flying about my head. There it is. Probably not pick it up in the camera. There it goes. Whee! Definitely coming to the last of the light now. Got my cast sorted on my right shoulder. Sorry? Do you think there's as many trout in the river this year? Nah, half as many. Not even half as many. I know, it's meant, isn't it? I've only caught about 10 trout in the river. Sure, eh? I think pike cormorants got a lot to do with it. That cormorant was up at my comber again today. Gobbling, gobbling, gobbling. Yeah. The eels get cut in half by the generator. Got that. Billy told me. Ah. Chopped them in half. And it would have been the same cormorant. I think so, aye. Because it got... Maybe. Oh, it did. Well, 2 that were up there did. Ah, another one can pass me here today as well. I would have said it was the same bird I've seen today. And you have that look about him? Aye. The same attitude.
No fucking giving.
None.
You don't eat all your fish. Nothing you can do about it.
Well, I think that's about it for us. If anything exciting happens, I'll get back on the camera, but I doubt it will. There's some ducks. Bye bye.